Are you a coffee lover? Do you dream of having a premium bean-to-cup machine in your kitchen that does everything and even knows the exact specifications of your perfect brew? This top-of-the-range KitchenAid espresso machine costs just under £2,000, which is not that far off the average net monthly salary here in the UK. But don't worry, I haven't completely lost my mind. I've borrowed this machine for a couple of weeks, and now we get to find out if it's really worth the money. So the first thing you need to know is this machine is a beast. Whilst you're extending your credit card limit in order to buy it, you might also want to take out a gym membership in order to lift it and build an extension to your kitchen in order to accommodate it, which is obviously all totally justifiable in the quest for good coffee. The KitchenAid KF8 comes in 4 different finishes: stainless steel, juniper, porcelain white and black, like this one. And it is the most expensive espresso machine that KitchenAid make. It weighs 12.7 kilograms and is roughly 46 centimetres deep, 26 centimetres wide and 36.5 centimetres tall. On the plus side, because it's big, it also has a generous size water tank, which is 2.2 litres capacity. And the machine will give you good notice when it needs refilling at the end of a drinks programme and not in the middle of it. The water tank also has a filter built in, which will need to be replaced on average every 2 months. And the replacements from KitchenAid currently cost £15. If you already have filtered water at your house, you can go into the settings and tell the machine that you aren't using a filter and take it out. There's also a large removable coffee bean hopper at the back, the idea being that you can refill with beans easily, away from the appliance, instead of perhaps underneath a cupboard. And if you want, you can even buy an additional hopper, so you can have 2 different types of beans on the go, which you can swap in and out. You can also use ground coffee in this machine. There's a small hatch next to the bean hopper, which you can add a scoop to. On the right side of the machine, the whole side panel can be taken off and the brewing unit can be removed for cleaning and repair. Cleaning in general with this machine is one of its big selling points. There are 8 different cleaning programs which service different sections of the machine, and it will tell you when to use them and display on-screen instructions which show you exactly what you need to do at every step. When you clean the brewing unit, you'll need to use a cleaning tablet. Some of these come supplied with the machine, and you can buy replacements in a pack of 8, of course, direct from KitchenAid. They really need to set up a subscription service for the filters and the tablets. They are missing a trick. And now on to the beverage making, because this machine doesn't just do coffee, it will also heat up milk, so you can do milk-based drinks like hot chocolate, and it will dispense hot water. There are 12 different types of coffee to choose from and an additional 4 hot drink options, all accessed via the 12-inch touchscreen display. You can customise your coffees, choosing strength, temperature, body, whether you add milk first or second, the type of milk, whether plant or dairy, and the volume of coffee. And then you can save customised drinks under 6 different profiles. This is a really neat feature and one of the great selling points of this machine. Although you can alter temperature for drinks, there is no information on screen or in the book about what low, medium and high actually translate to. I checked out the KitchenAid website and they say that all of the settings fall within the 87 to 96 Celsius range, which is apparently ideal for brewing espresso. But they don't give any further details than that. Given that this is a top-of-the-range machine, I would really like to have seen more control, particularly on the hot water setting. I used to have a kettle where you could choose the temperature on that. It seems quite a basic thing to have. There is a setting for green tea, which I presume is cooler than hot water, but I'm amazed that there isn't a chart in the book that shows the range of options available on each setting and details of temperatures. Now onto the coffee size. This is technically an espresso machine and not a coffee machine. So if you're wanting to fill up your 500ml travel mug in one go before you hit the road, you're going to struggle. The biggest single coffee you can dispense is the Americano, which is 260ml. If you want more than that, you can pick a different coffee and a slightly lower maximum volume and tell the machine to dispense 2 cups at once and then put 1 big mug underneath. But bear in mind that the maximum clearance under the dispenser is 14 centimetres, and so you'll need to use a mug that is wide and low and not a tall glass or a thermos. Speed-wise, there are loads of different options available and lots of variation, but to give you an idea, you'll get a 150ml coffee in about 45 seconds. One thing that is missing from this machine that surprised me is that it isn't Wi-Fi enabled, so it doesn't work with an app. Now, this might be because I think that we have some health and safety restrictions here in the UK which prevent us from being able to remotely start appliances from apps. But even so, without that, I still think it would be good to have the option to build your perfect coffee in an app and then hit the start button once you're next to it. Kind of like ordering ahead for curbside collection with Starbucks. Also, if they had an app, it would also be able to keep tabs on the filter and the cleaning tablets and then manage the subscription service that they need to set up. So you can have that idea on me, KitchenAid. Now, coffee machines are known to be noisy, and if that concerns you, then this is at least one of the better ones to own for 2 reasons. Firstly, you can turn off the bleeps and chimes that it makes in the settings. And secondly, it is officially Quiet Mark certified, which means that it's amongst the quietest coffee machines that you can buy. But it's still a coffee machine, and it still has to grind beans at some point. So it did peak at about 75 decibels whilst it was doing that part of the job quite quickly, making a coffee. If you like the sound of this machine so far and you're nervous about forking out such a large sum of money for it, you'll be pleased to know that it does have a 3-year guarantee and a 10-year repairability promise, which is part of a big vision from KitchenAid's parent company Whirlpool to stop potentially repairable appliances going to landfill. So here in the UK, there is a firm in Swansea who've been specially trained up to repair KitchenAid appliances, and the aim is that they should be able to keep your espresso machine working with affordable repairs for the next decade. There's a lot of features I like about it. The ease of cleaning, the interface, and that very cool personalised drink profile. And the fact that it has a decent sized water tank as well. But you've got to have a big kitchen to fit this thing in, which I guess if you have £2,000 to spend on it, you're probably going to have, aren't you? So if you want to see more guides and reviews to UK home appliances, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification so that you'll see the next video when I publish it. Thanks very much for watching.